Little Hachiko remained just as mischievous as he grew older. Every time the professor went to work at the university, Hachi would find a way to dig a hole in the wall. Whenever the 6 p.m. train arrived, he would leap over the yard's fence, eagerly sniffing in the direction his master would come from. And when the professor stepped off the train, Hachi would run up to him with excitement and greet him with a warm, loving embrace. From then on, he walked the professor to the station each morning and waited for him there every evening. It became his daily mission, something he had to do. And through these days that passed one after another, this silent promise between them turned into an unbreakable bond. The professor had always been puzzled by Hachi's refusal to play fetch. It wasn't until a good friend explained it to him that he finally understood. Akitas don't fetch just to please. Other dogs might chase after a ball to win their owner's favor, but not Hachi. If he was going to fetch something, he needed a real reason.
He's gonna fetch. Now, for a very special reason.
What the professor didn't know then was that someday soon Hachi would fetch a ball for the first time, not for play, but because of something he sensed in his beloved owner's body. That night Hachi was unusually quiet. His eyes were fixed on the professor's room, as if he had sensed something was wrong. His gaze was filled with worry, and when the professor got ready to leave for work the next morning, Hachi barked and cried, trying desperately to stop him. He did everything he could, but in the end, he couldn't keep the professor from walking out the door. Trying to make his message clear, he picked up the one thing he'd never cared for, a ball, and ran after him. The professor never thought about why Hachi suddenly changed. He didn't realize the reason behind it, and so he left on a journey from which he would never return. Hachi stood at the platform watching, but that day his master never came back. He didn't attend the professor's funeral. Instead, he waited at the station entrance. He believed his master would return, and when he did, Hachi wanted to be the first thing he saw. Not long after, the professor's wife left the sorrowful town, and Hachi went to live with the professor's daughter. But the spark in his eyes was gone. He was no longer the clingy, cheerful pup he once was, no longer the heart of the home. He lost interest in everything around him. His heart was filled only with longing for the professor. If loyalty had a name, it would be Hachiko. He gave up everything else, but never forgot the love of his life.